Hello everyone, welcome back to the West Coast Ball Connection YouTube channel. This is the under-16 boys final between Kingston and Hobart Phoenix. Ronnel Riggs in commentary with you, Glenn Fairfield to join me momentarily as both teams are just about to get ready here. So we get set for a tip-off. A good crowd in today, just by looking, just a quick look around. And we are set to go. Glenn's got his headset on.
The big crowd next door is there's like a 2-point or 4-point game in David Bartlett's Kings, I believe, might have got over the Revellers. So.
And Archie Stewart nearly gets a three to get us going. Good rebound there by Callum Rogers and gets scoring underway for Kingston.
Quick start there.
So Whittaker with the ball. Here's Lennon for the response. Yes, Charlie Lennon with a three.
Big three. So the scoreboard just hasn't put any points on it yet.
No, we're hoping to see the scores go up momentarily. Meanwhile,
here we go.
So Noah Clark inside to Strasma. Good
nice
pass inside to Harris. Can't get that to go. Strasma gets his own rebound. Has to go seconds. Good pressure by McLeod. Now back to Clark. So Clark putting some moves on the floor. Shot clock at 3. They need to get something off. Good defensive sequence by Hobart Phoenix. And that may end up a shot clock violation. No, Hobart will get it back.
Very good defense. So, this one's 24 seconds.
Yes, we're the full 10-minute quarters in this one. As Whittaker double-teamed here by Stewart and Strasma. And then nearly lost the ball. Lennon thought about it, turned it down. Davey puts up the runner. Just long, and the rebound there by Rogers.
I think Lennon probably should have had that shot after he hit the first three-pointer of the game from the exact same spot, so a bit hesitant. So what's been the results this year between these two teams?
It's been pretty close, I think, from memory, Glenn. So both teams play a good style of basketball. So a shot goes up, that misses everything, and Davey with the rebound. So up to Whittaker here. Here's Luke Moore for 3. Just short. Lennon tips that one off. Stewart will get there first, and Stewart off and running. Needs some numbers in support. Clark's there with him. And they'll settle this one down. Strasma at the elbow.
Nice
takes
play.
McLeod on and gets that to go.
Great drive in there from Strasma then.
So 2-3. Phoenix up by 1 early stages here, and ball nearly got deflected as Davey finds a gap and goes all the way. Can't get there to go. Lennon with the rebound. And gets that one to go.
The scoreboard, I don't believe.
So 5-4.
They're laughing at each other on the scoreboard there.
Yes, dear. Anyway, meanwhile, Rogers in turn to Harris. Now back to Clark. Now Stewart.
Good ball movement and nice screens there.
Nice work. Strasma, then good defensive play by Davey. McLeod off and running. Needs numbers in support. Got Whittaker there for a long 2. Can't get that to go. Harris with the rebound.
Nice
Harris.
play.
Now Stewart. The boys just need to slow down a little bit here, I think. Strasma thinking about it, but Cisa pulls up for the jumper, and it's good.
And that a good finish from Strasma then. However, the defense sort of just walked away from him. So it was
and then a defensive breakdown the other end, and Anthony Stewart has seen enough. The coach of the under-16 boys for Kingston has called a timeout, and it is 7 playing 6.
We've got two very experienced coaches, obviously, and players. Anthony Stewart and Corey Davey. So I think they both rolled their eyes on the exact last 2 plays where their opposition was able to score without any defensive pressure on them. So Stewart would be honing in on his team to be aware of where the offensive players are, and I'm sure Corey Davey would be doing the same thing. So, but 6-7 thus far. There's not much we can really say other than it's going to be a high standard game, and I'm not sure whether Phoenix are an outside team or, by the looks of Kingston, look a bit bigger. So I'm not sure. If they seem like a team of guards except Belen, and he's had his outside 3-point shot. So interesting to see how they play in comparison to the Kings, who seem to be a bit taller.
Yes, going to be interesting matchup-wise, as you say, Glenn. Both teams have had some close games throughout this year, so we're interested to see what happens here today. Obviously, grand final will be a different story altogether.
And that's exactly right. Anything can happen grand final day.
Oh. Absolutely. Foul on the play here. They'll be on Will Davey.
That's a tough one. Like, it really is. Like, you know, there's contact there, but Archie, Stewart turned his back, turned around to him, and then he hit him in the back. So I've seen that being called an offensive foul in NBL or NBA, but you know, there was contact there. It was Archie Stewart, nice drive.
Good drive.
Just
couldn't get it to go. McLeod with the rebound.
Great boards from McLeod.
So now Moore puts up the long range 2, just short, and rebound by Rogers. So Rogers needs to get it off, kills his dribble. Strasmer gets it.
Ooh.
So Strasmer goes through a couple and gets the basket to go and will go to the line for one, and he's pretty happy about that.
Great finish there, sort of pumped up his teammates, and yeah, he was very happy with that one. Nice finish, nice. Yeah, he started off the game really well. Strasmer has.
Yes.
Very talented young man by what we're seeing already.
Yes, and of course his brother in the Hobart Chargers squad and training with the boys at the moment for a very long pre-season, Glenn.
It has been a very long pre-season, and Noah Stratsman's really put in the hard work, and it's showing in the Div 1 sort of stuff as Stratsman.
And now his brother's doing the same thing out on court here. So Corey Davies seen enough, and he'll call timeout as well too. 6:20 remaining, and we're tied at 8 apiece.
Yeah, and it's really good also to see all the Hobart Chargers men's players here.
Yes.
All the local ones and upstairs presenting the medallions or trophies, whatever the players receive. And you know, getting the Hobart Chargers brand out there, and it's really good to see them interact with the, you know, a lot of the younger players here today, and also with the women's Hobart Chargers team. The same thing was, I saw a lot of photos on multimedia. Yep. And like, you know, they're their role models, so it's really good that the Chargers have got a big presence here, and they're actually taking an interest in the future of Hobart basketball. Absolutely.
And we mentioned, of course, Chargers players being here, and I'm just seeing a score in the NBA here. LA 126, Denver 114. Just for anyone that follows NBA, folks.
Oh, I'd go for Lakers.
Here we go.
A long, hard few years lately, but I think we're doing okay now.
And of course, as we said right at the top, Glenn, there's a good crowd in for this one. There's a few more people here, which is good to see.
Yeah, there is a good crowd. And over on the other court, there was a really big crowd as well. So it's great to see all the families all pushing back there from number 4. That was missed.
Harry McLeod got away with that one, Glenn, as Charlie Lennon puts it up, gets his own rebound, and draws a foul. There are just those sneaky moves that happen.
It was. I had a bit of a smile about it then.
He knows.
He's a footy player, maybe?
Like he's mainly a footy. He's mainly a footy player. Plays with North Hobart in the junior competition. Charlie Lennon makes the first.
He's had a good start to the game, Lennon. So hopefully he can. Yeah, the Phoenix boys can get the ball into him and let him go against these big Kingston fellas.
So can't get that one to go. Harris with the rebound, and then goes to Clark. So Clark has got his options. Rogers inside to Strasmer. That'll be a good battle between him and Lennon. Lennon with the ball here. Needs to find Davey and does. Strasmer with good hands. Gets it back. And now up the floor they go. Here's Clark. Clark with some moves.
Oh, nice ball skills there.
And now ball getting moved around here. Denied that entry pass in, so back to the wing they go. Clark has to kick it out. Strasmer finds the gap. Good kick. Here's Harris for 3. Yes. Luke Harris with a 3-pointer there.
And that's really good teamwork from Kingston, making that extra pass. Strasmer could have gone in and shot it, but he saw his open player and was able to deliver the 3-point shot.
Whitaker goes inside to Lennon. Lennon kicks it back out. Whitaker for the response. And there you go. Great response by Cody Whitaker.
That was a really good response. And that lifts Hobart's confidence and keeps the gap to 3 points.
So Clark now, Rogers, Strasmer. Here's Stewart. Stewart now Clark for 3. That missed on the fair side of one backboard. McLeod coming up the floor here for Hobart Phoenix. Now Whitaker.
Nice pass.
Good pass inside to Lennon. Good cut. Can't get that to go. Rebound by Rogers. Now Noah Clark once again up the floor. Now Strasmer thought about it, turns it down, goes one-on-one. Nice move and gets that to go. Great work there by Jordan Strasmer.
Great finish there. It really was a good individual play. As we've got more.
So,
nice pass.
Yeah. So Whittaker with the runner off the glass. Yes. 16-13. Kingston with a 3-point lead. So Clark to bring it up here, 4-13. Entertaining first quarter so far. Good to see, high-scoring affair. Good cut there by Noel Clark and gets the 2.
Nice play. That's obviously a structured play that Kingston have. It looked like it was very polished, and I'm sure they've run that a few
and
more times. And
Strasmer with the steal and gets another 2, and now lead extends out to 7 here. So extended pressure here by Kingston, but Phoenix able to break it. Lennon can't get the 2 to go. Now Harris coming down the floor here.
I think Lennon just should have gone up, just straight up rather than wait for the defence. But, I'm sure he'll go up hard next time.
Rogers. Nice pass into Clark. It's another 2 there. So Whittaker, and it's a good heads-up play. So Kingston will get it back. Substitutions being made. Eden Hills is coming in. And Kingston Rogers, so Xavier Clark and Josh Curtis coming in to the ball game for Kingston.
That's good. Both teams have got their subs coming in, and let's see how what they can do now they're on the court.
Good rebound there by Lennon off the miss
good.
From Whittaker, and Lennon makes up another 2.
And I think Lennon, that's what he needs
good
to do.
Good steal by Whittaker. So now Phoenix getting their own back here as Davey makes the 2. So back to a 5-point ball game.
That was a good little turnaround there, 4 points.
Oh, nice pass. Clark into Curtis and couldn't get that to go. Substitutions again being made here. So number 11, Charlie Banks coming into the game. And I'm just trying to see who's... Will Davey having a rest.
That was a nice finish from Davey, that last play.
So Lennon now, Whittaker, McLeod, a lot of high action here. So more with the runner, can't get the go.
Great boards.
Great rebound by Harry McLeod there. Now Strasmer
just could not get that in. Another shot that they'll need to get in. And
Strasmer working his way through. Nice move, couldn't finish it. Lennon with the rebound. Hills now McLeod as Phoenix are up the floor and running.
Drive.
McLeod with a layup and gets it to go. He'll go to the line for 1. And all of a sudden, we went from a 7-point lead back to about, I think that might be back to, 3 or 2, I think, Glenn?
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's been added or not, the points.
Yeah, I think it's been added because I feel I said 5 about 30 seconds ago. So just to bring it back within 2, so we're at a 3-point ball game here. 2:22 to play, first quarter action. So we come to you from the Kingborough Sports Centre here in Kingston. Foul on the play. And Hobart to get it back here. So Whittaker to inbound. So McLeod now more working his way through. Ball with Lennon. Puts on some moves.
Nice.
And gets that to rattle home. Nice shot. 1-point ball game here. 22-21. Kingston hold on to a slight 1-point lead after they saw an early lead, and Hobart had come back late in this first quarter. Xavier Clark puts it up, can't get it to go. Ball went out of play, and Hobart to get it back here.
And that was a tough shot. He sort of took it in 1 against 4 then, so probably needs to work it around a bit more to get an easier shot for Kingston. There's obviously a few battles here. There's Jordan Strasmer seems like probably one of the best on the court alongside of Charlie Lennon, so that's going to be a very exciting battle as this game goes on.
So on cue, Glenn, he gets the rebound, and now the Clark twins are on the floor as well too. So Noah number 33, Xavier 29, who's got the ball right now. He goes back to his twin brother. A good 2-man game, good kick out as Banks puts it to the floor. Let's kick it out. And some great penetration, and that will be a foul on Lennon. Some nice kind of quick ball movement, Glenn, and then all of a sudden they keep penetrating, look to kick, and then penetrate again, and they got the foul on that occasion.
I think it's baseline.
Yeah, I think it occurred on the floor. Xavier thought he was shooting, but...
And I'm not sure how much, from where we were, I'm not sure how much, I don't know if he moved his feet or what it was. There must have been something that kind of Westwood saw because the defence didn't appear to move too much and might have been out of position on. And Connor Westwood is a very good referee, so I won't doubt his call.
Right, Harris misses the three, gets his own rebound, and then shot goes up there.
Yeah, good.
Jeez, and McLeod gets it. The shot went up by Tommy Bennett. And now McLeod with a nice pass into Sam Bynum, who's seen court time for the first time today. But again, the light blue lines here, Glenn.
Yeah.
Is light blue lines.
They have, because they've got that white line around them as well on this side especially.
Yeah, so the white is the netball. As we come in, we'll debate the lines as we go along in the broadcast.
And I'm sure for NBL 1 games that, that would probably be something that could come up in discussion if they play down at Kingston again. You've got to have really clear lines, don't you?
You do. I'll leave that for another day or another show for that one. As Lennon gets drawn a foul. Is it a foul or is it just out of court? Out of court there. So good defence by Strasmer. So Whittaker to inbound. 14 left on the shot. Lennon double team, gets through it, but he travelled in the process. Ooh. So Clark coming up the floor. I think he might have tripped over his feet there. Now, ball getting moved around here. So Harris at the elbow. Now Banks. Banks finds it. Yep. Good kick out there to Bennett. Bennett, good drive. Can't get that to go.
Everything but. Great offence there. Allowed him to get that one-on-one which he got past and just missed. I think the finish on...
And Whittaker lost the handle there, ball out of court.
Yeah, they've just got to finish off those easy baskets that, that's why the players are designed for us.
So 3 seconds. Banks to look to put this one up. That got rejected by Byron Harris for the Hail Mary. Can't get that one to go. And an entertaining affair here in the first quarter sees Kingston up by a point. It's 22-21. Second quarter action about to happen here at the Kingborough Sports Centre. Ron Riggs, Glenn Fairfield here with you via the West Coast Ball Connection YouTube channel. We also cover the Hobart Senior Men's League here as well too on a Wednesday night. You can hear commentary from Justin Bryant and Glenn Fairfield, and those games are usually up the night after. So make sure you get around our channel and subscribe if you haven't already as yet. Meanwhile, for a cheap plug, rejection there by Jordan Strasmer over Charlie Lennon. Ball up the floor quickly, and Clark to finish that one off. A little bit off balance, can't get that one to go. And now Whittaker comes down the floor.
First quarter was, we saw some really good plays from different players there and some good individual and team plays.
Oh, nice work there by, again, Jordan Strasmer, but good work by Harry McLeod, who was equal to the challenge in the end and were able to get the two.
I really like his effort, aggression, and, he sort of just doesn't give up. So, and a well-deserved 2 points.
So Stewart, he's been kept quiet. We know Stewart can shoot the lights out as well too, so it could happen at any given time here. Clark putting on some moves. Again, the floor really spread out. Here's Noah Clark goes for three, and that will miss. Hit the support system and out of bounds. So Will Davey coming back in. I've noticed Jack Byers is into the game, who's number 6 there for Hobart Glen. Cody Whittaker is having a rest. And now Phoenix have used all 8 players in their team. Lennon, now Byers
nice play
to
there.
Bynan, and Bynan couldn't get that one to go. Has to kick it out, but a good pressure by the Kings as Harris comes up the floor here, goes up, and nearly got that one to go. Strasmer with the O-board and gets the 2.
Yeah, good finish by Strasmer there, but
and again,
I think this pressure is...
Yeah.
It's hard to think. I'm not sure with how Phoenix are going to get through this pressure. It's like a trap.
Yeah, it's two. It's
like a 1-2-2.
Yeah, as Byers goes up strong, good defensive pressure, and a travel violation's been called. So Kingston to get it back here. So 1 point ball game. We've only played just over 90 seconds. There's a good high-scoring affair here so far. So Clark
Nice
putting
ball
on some
skills.
moves. Great moves by Xavier Clark. Can't get that to go. McLeod with a rebound. He's off and running. Has Strasmer to go over. Does. Long on the shot. Good scraps here on the rebound. And ball will go back to Hobart Phoenix.
There's just a few finishes from both teams. Like they do all the hard work and then they're just missing that, layup. So hopefully they can start converting as
Will Davey gets the two.
So he's come back on the court after doing a couple of really good things at the end of the first and straight into it, and it's been a good offensive threat for Phoenix.
So Strasmer, now Harris. Back to Strasmer, finds the gap, and that's
good
a treble. Just moved his pivot foot first. So Luke Moore coming in. Sam Bynum will have a breather.
Good rotations by both coaches. Certainly experienced coaches, and they're just trying to get the right combinations on at the moment. And obviously they're both doing well because it's a 1-point game.
So Lennon, hand off into Moore. Now to McLeod. So Davey. Getting good pressure here by the Kings, really forcing a lot of action at the top, but a foul has been called. It's going to be on Archie Stewart. And it looks like Eden Hills will come back into the game now here for Hobart. So Jack Byers will have a rest.
And Jack did well. He just came in to give one of the starters a rest, got an assist there, and I think Corey Davies just explaining to him a few things. I know that in defence before he was sort of following the ball in the zone, so I think Corey just wanted him to mark an area rather than follow the ball.
Charlie Lennon gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, he's been very impressive thus far. So it's been a good battle. It's been a really good battle, obviously, between Lennon and Stratsma at this stage. Probably not on each other so much, but they've both been sort of dominant for their teams.
Absolutely. He makes the first.
And obviously Archie Stewart has been a prolific outside shooter for the Kings this year. So I think if Kings can get him going, although Luke Moore's applying good defence on him.
Absolutely.
So they know how to. They've got to put pressure on him. Otherwise, he's going to drain threes like he's been known to do all season.
Oh, absolutely. So the Clark twins share the ball between each other. Now ball with Strasmer. Strasmer might have got away with a travel. Gets his own rebound. Here's Stewart for three. Just long. Getting good O-board by Strasmer. Puts up a tough shot. Needs to really
good pressure.
Foul on the play. I just think I just have a look at Strasmer's shot there. Just a little bit out of control, Glenn.
He is. He sort of sways to his right, but he does travel a little bit, I've noticed. He got away with that last one.
He did.
I think that's the NBA stuff that people watch. He moves. There's a foul
Xavier
there.
Clark gets it to go. He'll go to the line for one.
Foul by Jack Byers.
No, that's on
Eden
Hills. Or Harry McLeod, if I'm mistaken. If it was a signal 4.
Oh, what number is he? 6, sorry. Yep.
So, and Xavier misses the free throw. So now McLeod again with the NFL-type pass down the floor. Davey to Lennon, and that nearly worked. And now Noel Clark with the rebound to his brother in Xavier. Xavier with some moves. Nice work. Can't get that to go. Stewart and McLeod fighting for the rebound. Then Harris and Hills. And jump ball was called, and it goes back to Kingston.
And that was great play there from both teams just after that shot missed. How much, how hard they went at the ball in a sportsman-like manner. So they're not giving up.
So Stewart the restart. Clark for three. Yes.
Nice pass, nice shot. Clark's had a couple of three-pointers, so it's good that he knocked that one down.
So Kingston retake the lead here by 2, 29-27. Lennon puts it up. He gets fouled once again and will go to the line for 2. And a foul's on Callum Rogers.
He wasn't real sure what he did wrong then. However, there was contact from someone somewhere. Just not sure who it was, but Connor Westwood caught it. Anthony Stewart wasn't sure about it either, but I would have called a foul.
Yeah.
I'm sure you would have too.
I'm sure I would have too been out there. I am reffing tomorrow, so there you go.
Lennon makes both 2 shots,
so
two free throws.
Tied at 29, 6:17 remaining here. Second quarter action as we come to you from the Kingborough Sports Centre. Seeing Luke Brown is suiting up. He may be playing in the under-18 final today. So on the injury exemption, he gets a pass on that one as Clark. Now Strasma. Strasma goes for 3, and it was a good option. He gets it to go, and they're up by 3, 32-29.
And he's got the makings to become a player like his brother is, if not better. You know, the younger you are, the more you pick up. And
Hills with a nice run there. So,
and I know with the Chargers, we're looking at Noah Stratsma playing some good minutes next season or whenever we start. But it's good to see his little brother with such skill, and shows that there's going to be a lot more. There might be another Stratsma.
Nice try by Noah Clark. Can't get that to go.
In the NBL 1 seasons as the years go by.
Davey, now Moore.
Good
Moore
drive
splits
by
it
Moore.
through. Kick it out. McLeod. Now Davey. Davey thinking about it.
Nice.
Now McLeod is open, but he travelled first. He shuffled the feet. We had a good look at that one, Glenn, from our vantage point.
Yeah, it was a pretty clear travel. Sort of got the ball, jumped in the air, and then tried to jump again. So you're not going to get away with that one with Connor Westwood, who refs it, Nationals and NBL 1 and stuff like that. You're not going to get away with that in a junior game in front of him.
No, that's absolutely right. So Clark bringing the ball down. We're just ticked on halfway through the second quarter. So both teams are giving us an entertaining display so far. Shot clock at 10 here for the Kings. They need to get working. Strasma goes baseline. Can't get it to go. Rogers on the O boards there did a good job. Harris now Clark. Clark puts it to the floor. And that's a trouble as well too. Again, they're finding the right options, Glenn, but they're just panicking at that final moment there where they're just going to, I want to kick it out to you, but hang on, I need to really control my own body.
And I think Anthony Stewart would probably want the players to pass the ball a bit more rather than dribble, but the turnovers are costly. Same as here again.
It's a good double team there by the Kings. Again, a good trap there at the corner.
Good defence.
So substitution being made. Josh Curtis back into the game. Luke Harris will have a rest. So David inbound here. Now Lennon finds an open lane, kicks it out. Whitaker in turn Davey. Davey, good split and gets the layup. Nice work there by Will Davey.
He's been very impressive, playing as a big man, and he's not the tallest out there, but he certainly takes it in and got a big heart when he drives.
He certainly does. Shades of his old man, for sure. Strasma with the open drive, and good work there. Good little hesitation there to go make Lennon go one way, and then Geordie found the other way to go.
Yeah, and obviously he's going to have a big career by the looks of how he plays here as defensively. And a very poor play from Kingston there, and Anthony Stewart is not happy because it's a man-to-man. So Kingston need to work out who they've got and work as a team defensively.
So Clark, now Strasma. Strasma getting the screen. Now ball out to Clark. Clark thought about it. Inside to Curtis. Can't get that to go. Ball out of play. Last touch by the Kings. And Phoenix to get it back. I just feel like there's a consistent pattern here of defensive breakdowns. It seems like there's an open lane one end, and all of a sudden we go to open lane the other way, Glenn.
Yeah, no, there is. And I think Anthony Stewart really just wants his players to make sure that they defend at least one person each.
So shot went up there. That missed. So ball now with Strasma as he comes up the floor here. 3:20 to play. So both teams slowing down here a bit, just trying to get through a set. So Clark puts it to the floor, makes a move, and gets to the basket, and will go to line for one.
There's no fouls on the scoreboard, is there, to let us know who's got what?
No, we don't have the luxury of having the other visuals board, as much as it is on our screen here, Glenn.
Because that's probably, I'm not sure if Lennon's got more than one foul, but we really, he wants to keep out of foul trouble.
Yeah, that would be key, definitely. But no action from, he has come off yet. Byers put up the shot,
I
missed
think
it.
It's probably only his first, maybe second, if anything, but I was just interested to see.
Good drive by Clark once again, and gets another 2. So Kingston with a mini run here. They got out to a 3-point lead. So now McLeod with a spin. Tough shot. Can't get that to go. Good work by Byers. Whittaker open. And it's good.
Nice shot. I think with who's it, the left-hander, number 33, Noah Clark. Like Phoenix have got to make him go right. Like he's a real traditional left-hander, so he doesn't go right at all. But I haven't seen him go right yet. So they've got to work out how to defend these players because Clark was just able to do his thing on the left-hand side and get a nice layup before. But I think all in all, it's been a really even game. I don't know if Kingston have beaten Phoenix a number of times this year. I'm not sure how it is, but it looks like that. Kingston have beaten Phoenix a number of times this year, but it seems like Phoenix are really having a red-hot crack at Kingston and making their normal games difficult. Like Stewart still hasn't hit an outside shot yet. So obviously, defensively they're doing a great job on some of the Kings players.
So Moore working his way through from the top of the key. Flat on the shot. Good rebound there by Curtis. Now, ball, last touch by Clark, so Hobart to get it back. Now, Luke Harris coming back in. Curtis going to have a rest. So Hobart to restart through Byers. Here's Lennon.
Great drive again.
And Hobart retake the lead here, 40-38.
It's just good teamwork the way that Phoenix at the moment are really trying to get the ball inside to Lennon. So, it's not a one-man game, one-man team at all. It's an all-offensive foul almost.
Right. Went out of court, so Hobart will get it back.
Probably a good no call, there was contact, but he was going backwards anyway. He didn't flop, but there wasn't enough for a charge.
So I don't think there was enough contact there.
So well refereed to let it go in that instance.
So Moore, now Lennon, now McLeod. Now they're really working, again, high action here, and McLeod just bobbled that one up, unfortunately. Harris,
good
now,
defence.
Is that a charge? Yeah. It is. Good defence by Jack Byers, and a foul will be on Luke Harris.
I think there may have been a little sneaky travel there before that, but that was a really good defensive play. Yep. Kingston player didn't have anywhere to go, so... No,
and then Jack just played good defence there, good position, held his ground, and, had 9 times out of 10, that's a charge.
As we said again, the refereeing's been really good in all the games so far today, including this one, so very consistent.
So Hobart up by 2 more now, and that's a foot violation. Hobart to get it back. Shot clock will go to 14. So McLeod. Now Whittaker from the top of the key. Can't get that to go.
Great board.
Good O-board by Jack Byers. Can't get the relevant pass to go where it needs to. Clark. A nice soft touch, but can't get that to go. Foul on Luke Moore. So Xavier Clark will go to the line for 2.
I don't think Luke Moore, he tried to pull out of that foul. He'd already committed, though. He knew that the likelihood of anything all call was going to be a foul, but he's making his opponent earn a stripe, and he missed the first one, so it was a good foul by Luke Moore, because without that pressure, he would have got the 2 points in, I'm sure. He would have
too, so should make the second, and does, so 40-39. Whittaker, again, some extended pressure. Now, is that out of court? Yep. That is. Cody Whittaker running out of room there in the end. And again, that now is going to be a timeout. No. Stewie went first on the timeout. So 56 seconds left. Hobart up by 1, 40-39. And this has been, like, scoring-wise, it's been good. The scores have ticked over. We're in a similar situation to what we see at local senior level, Glenn.
It is quite high, 39-40. That play there, that was an interesting one. There was a little bit of contact, but the defensive structure, it was a trap, so they were going to trap him anyway. And there was no complaints by anyone, but He had nowhere to go, and I think he was hoping that the referee was going to call a foul, but it wasn't to be. So that, you know, when Kingston put a trap on it, it usually works pretty well, and I'm not sure why they probably aren't doing that a bit more at this stage. And yeah, another thing too, I did see Lennon the last couple of plays, the last play down the court, he was outside the 3-point line when someone had a shot. I think Lennon really needs to be inside to at least contest the rebounds if they're not going to get him the ball.
Absolutely. So 56 to go here. Kings will get the ball back. And again, there's a good crowd building here. Under 18 boys are up next as well too. The under 18 boys are in the building. Hobart taking on Glenorchy in that one. But meanwhile, our action is here at this point in time, Kings and Phoenix. So Clark goes for a couple, rejected by Lennon. Good defensive play. Lennon gets it back. Now, he started the play. Will he finish it off? No, he won't. He'll give that to Whitaker, who is short on the three, and then ball went out of court.
And that shot, had he made that would have been the momentum shot. So
yeah, it would have been.
Unlucky that he missed it. But, those games can turn, those shots can turn games. We've got 30 seconds left in this half.
Rogers, again, Byers goes down to the floor. Clark for three, and that rattles home for Xavier Clark. And now a 2-point lead here for the Kings. McLeod, again, nice long pass to Moore. Moore with the little hook, can't get it to go. Lennon has to work his way through, rejected by Strasser. Good defensive play. And now all of a sudden the Kings are off and running. Here's Clark once again. Goes up and off glass, gets it to go. And we're out to a 4-point lead, and that should round us out for half-time, and it does. So half-time sees Kingston 44, Hobart 40. Second half action about to begin here at the Kingborough Sports Centre. Kingston with a 4-point lead in the under-16 boys championship final, 44 plays 40. Possession hour going to Hobart Phoenix, and Harry McLeod will get us going for that as he inbounds it in. And we are underway here. Term number 3 as we come to you from the Kingborough Sports Centre here in Kingston. And you're watching this by the screens of the West Coast Ball Connection YouTube channel. Shot went up by McLeod, that missed. Strassman with the rebound, and now gives it off to Clark. And Clark, good screen there by Rogers. Clark goes up, misses it. Glenn Fairfield to join me back on commentary momentarily. Strassmer with a move inside, and good start by Geordie Strassmer, and margin out to 6.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, like that momentum in the last minute, I suppose. The game was so even, then all of a sudden Kingston get a 4-point break at the half time, and Hobart Phoenix had been doing such a great job, and then 2 quick plays put Kingston back in up by 4 and a bit of momentum that way, and Stratsma obviously finished off then, so hopefully Phoenix can get back into this one.
So Davey gets stuck now. McLeod for 3, can't get that to go, gets his own rebound, fakes it, and then good shot there by Harry McLeod, gets the 2.
It's sort of lucky he didn't get done for a bit of a travel, that little jump step thing.
They like that little stutter there. So it'll be interesting to see where that gets picked up throughout the second half. Now,
good defense,
Clark,
great defense.
Good aggressive D there by Hobart Phoenix. Ball kicks out to Stewart, now Strassmer. Strassmer, 1-step dribble, step back, 3 is not good. And Davey with the rebound. So Davey bringing up the floor here. Now Luke Moore for 3, just off. And that'll be a foul on Whitaker. So, again, a quick, fast-paced start here by both teams.
A couple of outside shots have gone to the wayside, but they were open as well. So if they, the coaches weren't upset that the shots were taken.
So Stewart. Now Clark, he's open, and there we go. That breaks the ice there as Xavier Clark hits a 3.
And out to 7 points. So, that, as we said, that little 4 points at the end there probably really hurt Phoenix at this stage.
So Whitaker, some good pressure, and now Clark. Now Strassmer, got Davey to contend with. Good drive by Jordan Strassmer.
Nice finish on his non-preferred left hand.
So this margin out to 9 now. I think this is the biggest we've seen so far in the game. McLeod inside to Lennon.
Ooh,
Lennon got double teamed, but Stewart did foul in the process.
That's good help defence. Just to put the pressure on Phoenix inside. So yeah, 9 points. Let's hope Hobart Phoenix can get back on track like they played in the first half and bridge this gap and really make a game of it.
So Hills now Moore looking at his options, goes baseline. Good drive by Luke Moore, but he run down a room and ball went out of court. Stewie making the play call, we can hear him. So Clark, Strasmar. Ball gets kicked out here to Rogers. Rogers now back, Strasmar.
Good pass.
Now Clark open. And can't get that to go. Good rebound by Stewart. Now back to Rogers. Clark, try to split through a couple. And can't get the drive to go. Hills with the rebound. Hobart off and running, but they slow it down in their back court. They need to get it over, they do so. McLeod decides to, he caught in two minds there, went for the pass instead, and then ball went out of play.
And those are costly turnovers, and I think that, I was about to say, Corey Davey will probably want to talk it over with his troops. They work, as we said, they worked so hard in the first half and put up a fantastic show, and just a couple of little errors has allowed Kingston to sneak out to a 9-point lead at this stage. But, I'm sure that Corey Davey is trying to rev up his troops to bridge that gap. And they've shown in the first half that they can score when they really put their mind to it. It's just a matter of sort of slowing, I guess Kingston's big man out. Stratsman's really played well, hasn't he?
Yeah, certainly has. He's had a really good game so far, and has been doing it both ends of the floor, defensively and offensively.
He has. And there's been a couple of nice 3-point shots from the Kingston boys as well that have hurt Phoenix. I think there was just a 3-pointer before that, got the momentum going for Kingston. So Kingston ball as well after that turnover from Hobart Phoenix. So hopefully Hobart Phoenix will be able to get a couple of stops here.
That's what they need to do, Glenn. Just be a bit more aggressive defensively here and try to force something that Kingston are not comfortable with. But meanwhile, John Strasper still finds the lane and gets it to go.
And a nice good little screen there by number 33 in the middle.
That's Noah Clark.
Yeah, just allow Strassman to go straight to the basket.
So Will Davey for 3, just long. So Xavier Clark with the rebound. Now Strassman with it as the Kings come back down the floor. Now Stewart open. Can he open his account? He can! And will go to the line for a potential 4-point play. Archie Stewart, we said this all along, Leonard, only a matter of time before he hits one, and then that should fill the juices up for him.
And that shot there, to get fouled, make the shot, get fouled, one shot at the line, really brought the momentum back, in the Kings' way. Good foul shooter, makes it, and out to 15 points.
That is.
So
it's a big swing.
It is, and let's hope that Phoenix can make a game and not let it be a blowout now.
Yeah, absolutely. We're hoping the Phoenix boys do kind of come back into this one as well. Margin out to 15. This is the biggest we've seen all game as McLeod puts up the shot. Good rebound by Eden Hills, and he gets the 2 to go.
Great rebound there. So Phoenix are never going to give up. That's the club tradition. They never give up until they don't. They play till the siren.
That's right.
Finishes. So, but there's a pretty talented side that they're up against in this instance.
So Strasmer getting good pressure there by McLeod. Now Clark. So Clark thinking about it. Tried to go to his brother, but couldn't. Now McLeod. Now Lennon. So Lennon puts it up. Can't get that to go. Strasmer. And then a foul is on McLeod. Or they call it on Lennon, have they? I thought that was on McLeod, but they called it on Len just by looking at what the referee signalled there to the bench.
I don't think he thought that he was going to call the foul. And then... So...
Oh, there you go. Okay, well, there was a foul called and it was assessed on Lennon. So, meanwhile, Stewart. Now Clark.
Nice shot.
Can't get that to go. Good rebound by Harris.
Oh.
And McLeod hit the deck pretty hard. But he's back up. So shot clock at 14. Kingston will get it back here. So Clark, nice fake. And then Clark over Lennon. Can't get it to go.
The hook shot.
It's like a sky hook.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar style.
Yes. Reminded me of something I saw in a primary school game earlier this week, Glenn. And it came from a girl.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic to see. I must mention that. It was an unbelievable shot. So good on her. Now, meanwhile, McLeod. Now here's Lennon at the elbow. Lennon working his way in. And just, again, good strip. So, Hobart to get it back. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Charlie Banks coming in. As Rogers will have a rest. So, McLeod into Hills. Hills puts up the shot. Good defensive play by Strasmer. And now Harris coming down the floor here. Banks, Clark, Stewart, they're all getting involved here now. So Stewart puts up a tough shot. Can't get that to go. Hills nearly got it, and then Harris with it. Now ball inside back to Clark. Ooh, nice move through Hills. Can't get it to go. Good rebound, though, by Clark. Strasmer is open. That's short. And then Moore with the rebound.
There for
so
Moore.
Good job there by the Hobart Phoenix boys, but then they turn it over. So Strasman now with it again. McLeod tried to take a charge, couldn't. Stewart for three, just rattles out. Strasman needs to kick it out. Back to Stewart. Here's Clark. Now Stewart. Stewart thinking about it, then goes down low. Good touch pass back to Stewart for three and gets it to go. Archie Stewart with another three.
That's nice teamwork there. Just to get each other open a bit more, so.
And good work there by Harris with the read, and he got that one back.
So Stewart obviously passed into Strasmer, who then passed back out sort of a couple of passes until one of them got clear. And
so it's kind of like waiting for that defence just to be brought back in a little bit, and then all of a sudden enough room there for that shot to go up.
Yeah. And it was the right shot to take, and that sort of didn't look like missing.
Oh, and Charlie Banks just going into the crowd there, and he's taking out the spectators. I'm hoping the kid's all right down there. Well, maybe not. I think we can hear what's going on there. Meanwhile, Will Davey puts it up. It gets rejected, but there was a foul on the play.
And that was from behind. That was
That's on Harris, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Strasmer was pretty good defensively. Yeah. But yeah, Strasmer just from behind, as you say, Glenn. Substitution being made. So 31. Campbell Baker into the game. So McLeod with the first free throw made. And can't get the second. Strasser with the rebound. He's Banks.
15-point lead here to Kingston. We've got 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the third. Good pressure.
Good work by McLeod, and Barker couldn't do anything about that one. Byers coming into the game, and Eden Hill's going to have a rest. So Baker to restart. Lennon with the interception, but couldn't reel it in. Strasmer there to pick it up. So Strasmer working his way through. Harris for three, but he was out of court.
And that's just things really, like, you got to be aware where you are on the court. Great pass there from Strasmer, but because that could have just been a straight pop-up three.
Well, good work by Charlie Banks there to hustle back and get the stop. Or the deflection, sorry, which we'll see Hobart get the ball back. So under 3 minutes remaining here in this third quarter, and good job by Charlie Lennon there to get that one and put it up, but he got fouled in the process. So he'll go to the line for 2.
And good pass inside from Jack Byers. I think it's Jack Byers.
Yep.
Yep.
So Charlie Lennon at the line. Knocks down the first. And knocks down the second. We're back to 12, I think. 12 or 13. I'm waiting for that scoreboard to update.
Maybe 12.
Should be
13, sorry.
13?
It was 15. 16,
Oh, it was. All right, my apologies. Strasmer.
That's good foul shooting by Lennon. I don't think he's missed from what I recall.
No, I don't think so. I think he might be 100%. There's Banks for 3. Can't get to the go.
Really good pressure from Hobart Phoenix in that play there. So hopefully they can keep that intensity up in defence and get a couple of nice easy baskets and bridge this gap before 3/4 time.
So Byers, now Whittaker. Whittaker splits a couple. Tough runner.
Oh,
can't
unlucky.
get that to go off glass. Did a lap of honour and then came back out.
Oh.
Clark and gets the 2. So now McLeod. He got a double team, but it draws a foul on Barker. And Tommy Bennett come back into the game, and Campbell Barker will have a breather. So Davey to restart. Now McLeod with it. Banks thought about it. McLeod will go for it and does. Unfortunately missed everything. And Xavier Clark with the rebound. So Banks coming up the floor here. We're under 2 minutes remaining here in this 3rd quarter. Strassman with some moves.
Nice
Kicks it out. Clark now drives to the baseline. Wraparound pass, but ball, he run out of room once again. Again, a bit tough on the plays here with the lines here.
Yeah, throughout the day, there's been a number of out of bounds where the players just look back down at the line like after the whistle's been blown and think,
So Strasmer, now Clark. Then shot went up there by Bennett. Now Phoenix need to get something going here. Trying to find a bit of momentum before the end of this 3rd quarter. So Lennon down low. Now McLeod. Here's Whittaker for 3.
nice shot.
And gets it to go. So margin back to 12. That might be the shot that might just give them a spark here. So you think another stop here, Glenn, just to get this to say 10 or something. And they're in with it. They're still in with this. They're not out of this game.
No, they had a fantastic first half. But just a couple of plays didn't go their way in the.
And McLeod should get that too. No, good running by Charlie Len though.
That's right, though. But that was a good work by McLeod. So he's got to keep his chin up.
Yeah.
And he's really had a good old crack today.
Certainly has. Clark, good pass into.
What's going on there? Lots of
it was. As Xavier Clark can't get it to go. Rebound by Lennon. We're under 24 now, so game clock at 15. Shot clock and game clock are in unison here for the final phase.
And a good play here. If they can get down to double digits, as we said, this is going to be a
Whittaker, but partially blocked. Strasmer. So that will be a 10-point margin going into the 4th. And so Kingston with a 10-point lead, 62. Hobart 52. Final quarter just about to begin here from the Kingborough Sports Centre. Kingston holding on to a 10-point lead here. 62-52 is our score line, and we're in for an exciting final quarter here. Of course, next game will be the under-18 boys. Hobart taking on Glenorchy, and again, you can find that on our YouTube channel here by the West Coast Ball Connection. Oh, excuse me, you folks. Great to have your company with us. So, looks like Jordan Strasmer will inbound the ball to get us going.
Oh.
And yes, we're okay. we are in the stands today, Glenn. We're amongst the people, and good to be here to get a good sense of the atmosphere as well.
Yeah,
too.
It is. It's been a pretty good crowd here today. So
Nice work by Strasmer and gets the 2 to go off glass. And he's had a really good game, Glenn. If we certainly awarding an MVP for the game, he's right up there.
He would be at this stage. I think Lennon's done a really good job.
So Davey went to Lennon. Now Lennon to McLeod. The shot goes up and off glass. The bank is open on a Saturday, Glenn, and he gets that to go. So
good work, good pressure there from Hobart Phoenix.
Because that was a tough pass to make in mid-air too, Glenn.
It was.
So good work by the Hobart Phoenix boys there. Now McLeod for back-to-back baskets. Can't get that to go. And Hobart Phoenix to get it back.
So again here, they get a basket. It's under 10, and it's definitely not out of their reach.
No. Certainly
not.
not.
I don't know what that shot was.
Not sure what Harry McLeod was trying to do on that one.
No. But at least he'll try and get the ball back. So.
Yeah, so he'll work hard here on this defensive phase.
Great pressure.
Yep, good work.
And I've almost been a walkie, but
could have been. Stewart now back to Clark. So now Stewart for 3. That looked good. Oh, just off. And McLeod with the rebound. So 10 points here is our margin. Biggest it's got out to is about 15, 16. Davey works his way through. Nice floater. Can't get that to go. Gets his own board. Rejected by Strasmer. And then, well, the ball did go out lastly by Davey. So Kingston to get it back. So timeout. Anthony Stewart doesn't like what he sees. So he's called timeout. 8:24 remaining. No change in the scoreline.
No, the crowds are coming in to watch.
Get
ready for the last game, the final game of the day between Glenorchy Spartans and Hobart Phoenix in the under-18 boys grand final. So that game's got the potential to be a classic with a number of very good players and also role players as well. But sort of the good thing is we don't focus on just people that score. And even when we're talking about the best players in the game here, we're talking about Stratsma, who, although he scored some points, he's done a really good job at both ends of the court.
Yeah.
And I think that even for Hobart Phoenix, I think young Harry McLeod has done a really good job. He's you can see, that's why I asked earlier if he's a footy player. You can just see that sort of poise about him, but he never gives up. And the Hobart Phoenix boys have been able to get the ball into Charlie Lennon, who's done a pretty good job overall. So, but they play as a team, so there's no real superstars in their team. They just play well as a team. And as the pass probably should have gone through to Stewart about 3 dribbles earlier, but at least the pass was, I think it was Josh Curtis who had the ball looking to pass to Stewart.
So Clark goes for 3, and it's good. Nice shot by Xavier Clark.
And again, other than Stratsma, all the rest of the Kingston boys are, they're just chipping in with a few points here and there. So that's what makes a good team. Good drive. Good
drive by Charlie Lennon and gets the 2 to go. Great work.
And very strong play to the basket as well. So well done to him.
So Clark bringing it up the floor here now. Splits a couple and then errant pass. Good pressure by the Phoenix boys. Now ball up to Lennon and just a bit too much on that one. But the intention was there.
And it's a big costly turnover as well because they got the defensive stop. They did everything their coach asked, but then the pass just went a bit astray. And we've got a fast break here.
No.
Could have been.
So Clark goes solo, and it was a good option in the end.
It was an option that was effective, but he probably could have got it off quicker. But Anthony Stewart and his Kingston team will take any points they can get.
Absolutely. So Strasmer with the rebound off a Lennon miss. Strasmer getting through a couple. Good pass in the Clark from the mini alley-oop play.
That's a great pass inside.
So McLeod, marching back out to 15. So Lennon back to McLeod. Now Moore putting it to the floor. A couple of hesitations. Good drive by Luke Moore and gets the 2 to go.
That's a great little drive there. The hesitation move was awesome. I think he really did fool his defensive player on that one.
He certainly did. Now Clark, Stewart, Rogers gets it to go. Good shot.
And I did see Rogers here Wednesday night, I think it was, and he was just shooting 3-pointers. So it's good to be able to knock him down in the game.
Luke Moore for the response. 2 pieces of the rim without success, and Phoenix get it back. Substitution being made here. So Charlie Banks in, Noel Clark coming out, Eden Hills, Sam Bynum, and Jack Wise and Cody Whitaker coming out. So now ball with McLeod, now back to Moore. Lennon back to Moore. Moore working his way in, good pass. They get, Bynum dropped that one. Shot's got to go up. And missed everything, so Kingston to get it back.
I think that had gone off, hadn't it?
Yeah, then they just wait to see what happens. Stewart for 3, and he gets it to go. Archie Stewart with another 3. And all of a sudden, this margin out to 19. So Lennon, now Bynum.
Block again, as well
good
there.
Block by Rogers. And timeout called by Hobart Phoenix.
Oh, Rogers, sorry.
Yeah, Callum Rogers,
right.
Yep.
I think it was Curtis before that I meant to say Rogers was out here shooting on Wednesday night when we were down here. And he's just pumping 3s and... Yeah, so sorry, it wasn't Josh Curtis who hit the last 3 down there. It was Rogers.
Rogers.
But, Kingston have gone inside, outside. A few of the boys are hitting their shots outside. And, they're only really shooting if they're not over-shooting as well. So they look at inside first. But teamwork-wise, they've played really well. And I think Phoenix, to their credit, they probably ran out of gas at half-time. Like they put so much effort into the first half. They did such a good job, but it was just a matter of whether they were able to maintain it. And as we're seeing now in the fourth quarter, they're down by 19, but they're still not giving up. That's what I like. So the young fellas are all fit. I think it's just they've just got to get some good stops and execute on the stops.
5:49 remaining here in the last quarter, and like I say, we're seeing some presentations happening up on the one of the classrooms there, Glenn, and obviously one of the finals must have finished on the upper court.
So like Kingston up there.
Yeah, I can
see. Greg Dolliver, he's about 7 foot tall. See him and
can't miss him.
Would that be Mark Nash up there?
I think so. I think Mark's...
Oh, no, it's not Mark. Mark's
no,
over
he's
there.
down there. Sorry, apologies, folks.
No, someone as tall as Greg Dolliver.
As Sam Bynum makes the 2.
Good job there from Bynum. Good pressure. This is
good. And again, and foul on Charlie Banks. So
this is the stuff that Corey Davies, the coach, likes. So, he called the timeout to say, come on, boys, let's put a bit more pressure on. And they did exactly what he asked. And now Anthony Stewart's going to... So they put the press on. Now we're going to counter that. So Stewie sort of wants to hit that on the head straight away. So, smart coaching moves by both coaches in this instance.
Absolutely.
It's like the next move in chess, really. So Corey Davey did his move and got a steal and got the ball, and then Stewie's thinking, I want a timeout to get my next move and make it efficient as well.
Absolutely. Coaching can be a game of chess sometimes, for sure. There have been some really good coaching matchups when we think at the higher levels, at SCABL level and NBL 1 level. There are a lot of coaches that will try to outdo each other. And I can see what Anthony Stewart has seen is like, Corey says, I'll raise you this. Stewie says, well, okay, if you're going to raise that, I'll go all in on this. So.
And they get one timeout per quarter, is that correct?
No, they get 2. They get 2. So I think both coaches have used their timeouts. So
for the half, Yep.
So
that one there, that was a good timeout. The fact that now, Stewie said, we don't want to get stuck on the trap. Like, we've got to go back to the plays that, allows us to break through the trap. And so,
good cut. Yeah, good give there to Hills, rejected by Clark. And now Rogers off and running. Has Lennon to beat. Throws something up, but unfortunately that hit the support system under the ring, and that's out of bounds.
That was a bit of a forced effort there, as Rogers knew. And I think Coach Stewart said as well, like, you know, look at the past if you're going nowhere, and hopefully you can get it back. But
so Hills, now McLeod. He's more for 3. That
nice
looks
shot.
good. Doesn't go. We had a good look on that one there, Glenn, from our vantage point.
Fast break? No, and slow it down.
Yeah, slow it down. So Strasmer with it here, and here we go. Strasmer working his way through, getting good pressure applied by Hills and McLeod, and then the ball goes out of bounds.
I just think that 49, what's his name? 49?
Oh, that's Callum Rogers.
Yeah, I just don't think he was really aware. I didn't think that was a bad pass from Strasman. Then I thought it was straight to him. I thought it was a bit of a push.
Good drive by Luke Moore. He gets fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Great little drive. Luke Moore's showing a fair bit of promise. Put some nice moves on, and has good ball control and good vision on the court as well. So his mum and dad were both National League players.
Yes.
Absolute champions in their day, and two of the best local Hobart products that were seen in many years with Stephen Moore and Fiona Moore. Neat. Debate. So he's from a good family of very credentialed sportsmen, and the sports people be interested to see how far he goes in this sport.
Absolutely. I echo those sentiments. Meanwhile, Clark with a layup.
Great teamwork there from Kingston then. Beautiful pass from Stratsma inside for an easy finish.
So Moore working his way through, good drive, and then trying to go back to his right, I think, there, Glenn, just by what we saw there.
He did everything right, but then went right. So he went left-handed, and then he needed just to finish off with his left. But it's just a good drive to get in there, and next time let's hope he uses his left.
So Clark, now Harris in turn, Rogers. So ball getting moved around inside Strasma.
Nice
good kick.
Pass.
And again, good ball movement here by the Kings. Noel Clark for 3, just long. And good save there by Luke Harris. Playing with 4 fouls, by the way, as well too, but an error pass there.
There's just a couple of turnovers. We know that, a 17-point game with 3.5 minutes to go is it's going to be tough for any team to get back from that. But just a couple of turnovers I don't think Coach Anthony Stewart's overly impressed with. He wants to play it out and not make any mistakes.
Absolutely. So Moore. Now Whitaker. McLeod. Ball getting shifted around here at the top of the key. Lennon finding his way through. Tough shot and gets it to go.
And another good play from Lennon. So he's really tried to do all he can for Hobart Phoenix.
Harris went to Clark. Clark couldn't be able to retrieve it. Goes to his brother in Xavier. So
nice drive.
Good work by the youngster. Draw the foul. So ball to go on the baseline. So play to restart here through Rogers. Now Clark once again. Ball getting shifted around. Strasma thinking about it.
He's got to move now, Stratsma, rather than stand.
And then Rogers with a nice layup.
It's out to 17 points, so nice pass
good
inside.
cut by Cody Whitaker. Couldn't get the layup to go. Clark now to Strasma. Strasma has the other Clark in support. Bodies flying everywhere and a foul on the play. That will be on Will Davey. And substitutions to be made here.
Yeah, good to see the youngsters, a couple of the younger boys get on court. I think one of the 31, he was on earlier in the game, but I'm not sure about number 6. Not sure their names, so I just don't know their names.
Oh, sorry. I just had a message from someone else. We've got Nick Martin coming in on commentary on the under-18 final, Glenn. So we'll give you a breather after doing the first 2 games for us, which we absolutely appreciate, by the way.
No worries.
So ball getting moved around here. Clark for 3, short. Let me see if I can get these names up for you, Glenn. So it's 6. Darcy Allen's into the game, and then as Charlie Lim puts the shot up, can't get that to go. I'm just trying to see. And then it's Barker once again as the 2 goes there for Darcy Allen, and that's his first time on the court today.
Yeah, good to see. Teammates loved it there. They're all up,
yep.
and yeah, that's what teamwork's all about.
And
so.
Barker with the steal, and Darcy Allen will look for back-to-back baskets here. No, Barker will go for 3 himself, try to get himself on the scoreboard. Can't. So more with it now as they come up the floor here. Ooh. So I think we're just about near in junk time.
We are, I'd say.
Davey, now Whittaker. Now, was that a shot clock and error? No.
Oh, I reckon that was an error.
It could be. And Darcy Allen with another layup.
Oh, they've lost a person off the score bench, so I'd say that. Who's scored? There was someone there.
Corey Davey asking the question. Referees can't seem to find an answer. But anyway, we'll move on. There's Davey. Now Moore. Tough runner. Can't get that to go. So Barker. Now McLeod. As we're just on a minute remaining. Moore for 3. And just short on that one. Strassman to Lennon fighting for that board. Now Clark with it. Putting on some moves, and that will be on Cloud.
And more subs here, so just to give some of the starters a break.
So that was Curtis, Banks, and who else did I see there, Glenn? It was, could have been Bennett, I think, as well too. So those 3 are in. Harry McLeod coming off as well too, and Jack Byers is in. So 46 seconds remaining here. Looking forward to a wonderful under-18 final coming up. There's some more people coming to the stadium. Yeah. So good pass there, but ball got deflected. Kingston to get it back here. So Curtis to restart. Now Allen. Baker can't get it. And a good, and rejected by Lennon. Baker tried to throw that one up, but swatted out of here by Charlie Lennon. So Curtis. Now a shot by Allen once again. That is missed everything, and then Baker somehow finds it. Oh, sorry, Bennett. That was Bennett. Sorry. Was able to get that one to go. Final seconds here in this ball game. Byron should put that one up for 3, just long. Curtis with the rebound. This will see us out, and what has been a 2.3 remaining. And what has been a very good high-scoring affair, Glenn.
It has sort of game of 2 halves, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Really, I think Hobart Phoenix did such a good job to keep the game close at half-time. They did everything possible. And I think obviously they just ran out of legs against a bigger Kings team. So in the second half, the outside shooters got a few more shots in for the Kings, and they got the momentum. But all in all, I thought the Hobart Phoenix boys should keep their heads up high, because they really did have a full-blown crack against a team that was pretty dominant the whole year, the whole season, I'm led to believe. So. There's some good signs for both teams, and it's also good to see some talented kids, and the future of Hobart basketball is going to be in a safe place.
Absolutely. Thanks to Glenn Fairfield for his comments today, and that will see us out. So Kingston getting this one in the under-16 boys final. Congrats to them. And on behalf of Glenn Fairfield, I'm Ronnel Riggs. This has been the West Coast Ball Connection, and we will see you soon.